Mardiyani. Am I right? Mardiyani, Hermansyah, Husni, Aulia, Putri Latifah.
Yes, we present here.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah,
So, yeah, Ms. Mardianti, 10 minutes for your presentation. The screen is yours.
Okay, thank you for this time for us to share and discuss about our result today. The title of study about the effect of educational videos on knowledge elementary school about sexual violence in elementary school in Bengkulu City. Next. Next, please. Child sexual violence, we know from ECPAT states that sexual violence against children is a relationship or interaction between a child and older person or adult. It can be a foreign sibling or parent, where the child is used as an object to satisfy the sexual needs of the perpetrator. This act involves coercion, threats, bribes, description, and even pressure. The sexual violence activities against children do not have to involve bodily contact between the perpetrator and the child as the victim. Next. The incident of sexual violence against children ranked first as a problem of violence worldwide. According to WHO 2018, there are 1 billion cases of violence in children aged 2 to 17 years worldwide, with sexual violence occurring in as many as 12% of cases handled. And in Asia Pacific, sexual violence occur in 45% of cases from all social status groups. Next. Case of violence are ranked first in case of violence against children. We know that started in 2011 to 2016. There were 1.875 cases of sexual violence in early childhood. Meanwhile, the incident of sexual violence in 2018 was 2.979 according to data from the Pusdatin in the annual record of the Women's National Commission, with 1.831 cases committed by close people and 1.830 cases committed by unknown people. Next. Next, please. Okay, this study we use innovation. We use visualization media in the form of audio and image, such as video, with considered to be able increase children concentration and interest in the material present. In line with Usantika 2018 research, videos can effectively increase student knowledge by achieving 40% completeness because they involve the sense of sign. Next. Our purpose of study is to determine the effect of educational videos on the knowledge of elementary school children about sexual violence in states in Bengkulu City in 2021. Okay. Next, research methods. We use quasi-experimental with respondent. We use 2 groups, 1 group as control and 1 group as intervention. Research design, we use pre-post test with a control group, 2 group pre and post test. The design is to be used pre and post test in 2 different groups. Implementation research, we start in May until 9, 2021. at elementary school in Bengkulu City, especially for elementary school 55 and 99. Next. Univariate analysis, we use median, minimum, and maximum values, standard deviation, standard error, and confidence interval. In study using univariate analysis based on prior knowledge, information exposure, and parental education. The results are, please, next. First, the characteristic of respondent. This table describes about respondent characteristic and equal of respondent at elementary school 55 and elementary school 99 in Kota Bengkulu. The table show p-value 0.064 bigger than 0.05. It meaning that information exposure in intervention group and control group was equal. And the table show too about the value of 0.787 bigger than 0.05, meaning that education of parent in the intervention group and the control group was equal. Next. For respondent initial knowledge was equal in elementary 55 and elementary 99. We found a value about 0.875 bigger than 0.05, the meaning that knowledge in the intervention group and control group was equal. Next. In average knowledge about sexual violence in the control and intervention group, we can show in this table that average value of initial knowledge violence in intervention group is 9.70, while the average value of initial knowledge in the control group is 10.73. After being given the intervention, it was found that knowledge value increased in the intervention group with an average knowledge value of 13.93, while the value now the control group increased in average of 10.80. Next. Bipart analysis was carried out to determine whether there were this difference is in knowledge before and after the intervention was given between groups, which can be seen in the following table. Next. Table 2.4, we can now this table show but different in knowledge before and after intervention. That concluded that there was a difference in knowledge of the intervention group about sexual violence before and after being given educational videos. And the table show too concluded that there was no difference in knowledge of the control group about sexual violence before and after being given the leaflet. Next. In table 2.3, the effect of educational videos on knowledge about sexual violence in intervention. So it can be concluded that there is an influence of educational video media on knowledge about sexual violence in elementary school. Next. Okay, discussion. In the intervention group, there was a difference in knowledge about sexual violence before and after being given educational videos. Next. Next. And next. Next. Okay. A video can help students understand material that is difficult for the teacher to convey. Student positively on videos related to understanding the material can be seen for their learning outcomes. Learning outcomes using video are more effective than those who do not use video. Effective in this case mean being able to improve learning outcome compared to learning without using video. Next. Okay. The study we have 4 conclusions. There are first, more than half of intervention group respondents did not receive information exposure, while more than half of the control group respondents had been exposed to information about sexual violence. More than half of the respondents had parents without secondary education, the junior high or high school in both the control and intervention groups. The first value of the intervention group initial knowledge about sexual violence was 9.70. The first value of the control group initial knowledge about sexual violence was 10.73. Second, the first value of initial knowledge about sexual violence in the intervention group was 9.70, and after the intervention it was 13.93. While in the control group it was 10.73 and increased to 10.80. Next. The third conclusion, there was a significant difference in knowledge about sexual violence in the intervention group, and for the control group, there was no significant difference in knowledge about sexual violence. The last conclusion, there is an effect of education videos on knowledge about sexual violence in elementary school children at Bengkulu City Public Elementary School with the value 0.00. Thank you. I think it's enough. Thank you for attention for this introduction, and more I say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So thank you for the presentation, Ms. Mardiyani. Dr. Demsa, another 2 questions again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Miss Pita. Congratulations, Budian. Hello, Budian. You can clear my voice. Okay, I want to just 2 questions. Okay, the first I want to know how long duration intervention using video in intervention group. So control group how?
Okay. Thank you for your question. In our study, we use two group, one group as intervention and one group as control. For the intervention group, we use about among implementation among 3 days, 1 week, but in the effective intervention we use 3 days. First day we give we did informed consent about a study about sexual abuse, and then the second day we in the first day we give the videos for videos to elementary school student, and the last day or the third day we did a post test after they watched the videos. For the control group, in the first day we give informed consent, and we give just leaflet about children about children violent, and the second day there have to study alone, study by themselves, and the last day, the third day, we did post about children from grades in elementary school maintenance.
Yeah. Okay, Budian, please insert the explanation in the method. Okay. Other question I want to know in your paper in abstract in result study. I read I've read about maturation after marriage knowledge. What the meaning?
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Ma'am Demsa. Yeah, I think I have a mistake. Yeah, when I read the abstract. Yeah, this mistake. Yeah, it's not true about yeah, about merit data. Yeah, yeah, it's not true. Yeah,
It's not true. Okay.
it's not true. Just yeah, mistake in yeah, just
Okay.
written mistake.
Okay.
Thank you for your correction.
Okay. I think you need to revise to the table. Yes, table in the result. Use English language. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I forgot to translate Indonesia in English. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Budian. Thank you, Miss Vita.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Densa. So, Ms. Dian, I have another two question actually. And then I just curious, you said that you use video as your intervention, but what kind of content shows in your video or leaflet? Is it just a definition or is it a prevention for sexual violence? Or if someone got the sexual violence, how they could overcome the situations?
Okay, thank you, Miss Pita.
You good.
Okay, in my video or leaflet, we have 3 points about sexual explanation. Yes, sexual explanation. First, in the video, describe how to refuse a stranger's gift, and then the second, the video describe about how describe about body parts that should be touched, and the last, yeah, should be touched, not be touched. Should be touched. Should be touched. Yeah. And the last video or leaflet, we describe about who allowed to touch private parts of the body. Yeah, we have 3 points. What should do the student? Yeah, the student have to know about children about violence. Yeah, yeah, children violence.
Okay, thank you. My second question is actually it's not the content, but I need to mention this one. Considering that the sample is underage, was the informed consent also made to the student's parents?
Yeah, our sample is student in age about 8 until 10 years old. In activity when we done, we before we did the study, we give inform to parents and a teacher.
Itu dia, Mbak ya. Itu.
How they know about study with
Ini.
children violence. Ya.
Ini bukan ini bukan. Oh.
We involve parents and teacher in our study.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Dian. Please give a big applause for Miss Dian. Thank you. So let's move to the next participant, next presenters. I believe is